Hey there and welcome. I'm Tiffany Sears, and today I'm going to be sharing with you how to get a better sleep in 4 steps. You're going to want to do them in this order. The first thing is to make sure you drink plenty of water during the day. When your body is hydrated, it performs at its peak and how it was meant to function. With that means you're going to want to drink at least 64 ounces of water a day. Try to avoid as much caffeine as possible because caffeine is like a diuretic, so it's going to draw out the water that you're taking in, counteracts getting water in. So if you're going to drink anything caffeinated, make sure you keep it at a minimum and try to make sure you're drinking more water than anything. Also, you want to do this during the day and not so much towards bedtime, because of course bedtime you're not going to have to get up and use the bathroom 50 times during the night. That's why I recommend trying to get your water intake in before 7 p.m. The second step into getting a better night's sleep is getting rid of the electronics. That means taking your phone and putting it across the room. Side note, that also helps you in the morning, because if you use your phone for an alarm, it forces you to get out of bed instead of just hitting snooze and rolling over. So I highly recommend putting your phone across the room. That way if something important comes up overnight, you can answer it, but at the same time, you're not looking at the screen and you're not tempted to look at the screen right before bed. Same thing goes with television. The thing about having your phone on and looking at it right before bed is it keeps your mind going. Same thing with the TV. So make sure you turn the TV off or put your phone across the room at least 30 minutes before bed. That way your mind can start to rest. Now, you may be wondering, what are you going to do 30 minutes before bed without looking at your phone or watching TV? And I have the third step for you, which is to journal. This may not come to you easily, and if it doesn't, that's okay. Just spend 2 or 3 minutes just sitting and thinking, and anything that comes to your mind, write it down. It doesn't have to make any sense. You can write one thing, you can go write on something totally different, and then you write back on like the first thing that you're writing on. It doesn't have to be organized. It's just like a brain dump. Just get everything off your mind. You can write down everything that you have to do the next day or that you want to do the next day, your goals, and that way it's just clearing your mind. It's less clutter up here for when you're going to bed. And then one thing I do recommend, if it seems like you have so much going on and it's too much to write, this is a good time to pray. This is a good time to give it to God and let Him take care of it. Any worries that you have, any doubts, any fears that you have about anything coming up or that you experienced during the day or the day before, just give it to Him. This is a good time, if you're not going to journal, at least to pray and to give it to Him. And that way it just clears your mind and you're able to rest better. Now, the fourth step is very simple, and once you get into this routine, you're going to enjoy it, and that is stretching. Stretching is a great way to help your body relax. You want to make sure you're taking slow, deep breaths. Last week, I shared a YouTube video on stretches you can do in bed. It's about 10 minutes worth of stretching. The video itself is only 2 to 3 minutes just to show you the stretching sequence. And it starts with sitting in bed stretches, so you can do these in bed, and then finish laying down so you can go right to sleep afterwards. In the description today, I've included a free printable guide of these steps listed out, so that way you can print that off in case you want to refer back to them. Just click on the link in the description to access that. Here's to a healthy body and mind, one day at a time.